this, but it does require you to have gas in the tank for you to have fuel pressure. Alright dudes, we're back at it, day 6. My name is Simon, and this is the Burro F100 from Trophy Burro. And I've been working on a little project for the last 6 days, day 6, that is brought this thing home to wire it up, all the cab wiring. So yesterday I got the AC and the power windows all final wired. I just got a few more things to heat shrink, so I just want to give you another update. It looks a bit chaotic, but it is getting close. We are definitely getting close. And then the other PDM was just shipped down from Hardwired Performance, and he got it all pinned out on the Auto Sport side for me, and I'm going to terminate it. So AC's in, power windows are in. I'm going to clean that up today and heat shrink some stuff. Heat shrink the boots that I didn't do because I tested it late last night. And then I'm going to work on this AEM 22 channel, the CAN sensor module. I need to switch a couple of things around because we got the fuel levels going to the front and they actually need to go to the back. We switched it up with a rear bulkhead. Originally I was just going to do one bulkhead in the front and run it under the cab with some other stuff, but we got smart and added the second one because I had some time. So I got to take this thing out. I got to repin a couple of these AEM things and get that fuel level going back to the right connector, and it's going to connect there on a DTM3, and possibly switch some other stuff that routes down through there. This tach wire I need to test in there to see if we can get the tach going through the AEM screens. That was the only thing that wasn't working at the last stage, and we wired it to the coil, and then it suggested that we run it off the MSD 6AL. So I'm going to tear into it and I'll keep you updated again, but I just wanted to give you a little morning debrief. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you want to see anything, if there's anything of interest, but please give us a comment, give us a like. This is the AEM 22 channel CAN sensor module, and I've got it deep in so you can have a quick look. Here's the reference, all the pins, and the good thing about this thing is it's got multiple sensor grounds and multiple sensor powers. So I unpinned this is the tach that went to the front to the bulkhead, to the coil. We're going to try it off the MSD, see if it works a bit better. So, and then I unpinned the fuel level signal. So all I've got to do is wrap these up in some tape and I'll leave them in there, and then pin in 2 new ones, and then I'm going to add the signal, I'm going to add the 5 volt and the ground into one of the other options, and I don't have to mess with any of this. Otherwise I was worried I'd have to splice into it, which I'd already done. So then I'm just going to loop it back out around here and then into this tube, and it'll run down into here, and I'll connect there's the MSD wire. It's going to run all the way down the back and connect there, and then the fuel level will go back there. It goes all the way to the rear ground. So a bit messy, but I should have planned this better before I took it all apart. But this thing's really cool. Again, it's from AEM, and all this takes all the analog signals and converts them to CAN, and then you just plug it into this. We got a little jumper into the CAN network, and it puts it out over the CAN network. So an open barrel, which is not my favorite, but it's going to work just fine for these little light gauge wires. So I got them all ready to go. I'm going to pin these out now. Just got done pinning out these little tiny open barrel 20 gauge. Sorry, I'm showing it at the screen, not the lens. I'm used to an iPhone, I guess. And these go into the AEM 22 channel CAN converter. And this white one's a little crooked, but I think it'll work. So this is the signal. This is the ground, sensor ground. Actually, this is the sensor ground. This is the sensor 5 volt, and then this is the tach. So I'm going to have to do some experimentation with the tach. It wasn't working, but I think we've got it going in the wrong place. It says to go off, if you have the MSD, use the MSD, not the coil. Or it could be something I have in the software that's set up wrong. Apart this 22 channel module, and I routed the wires down to here, and then I just cut off that big long one, so it's just going to be a little short one that goes right to there. This is going to be the tach and the fuel levels, so it's going to route, got to feed it through there, and then this will be ready to to seal up this 22 channel thing is done. It's got a harness that goes through the cab for all the sensors and then to the back splits. So, and then it's got a ground. So it was super easy to pin out this thing. Took a minute to work out how to open it, but once I got the hang of it, it's easy. So I got the purple wire here is going back into the CAN 22 out of the MSD box. So that's the tachometer, and I tested it and it was working on the AEM screen. I don't know if you can see that, but it was showing up like 1 decimal off. So now I'm in the AEM AEM design software, and I'm going to try to work out what's going on. So I'll check the channel, engine speed, so angular speed RPM. Alrighty, my dudes, I got this working. There's the AEM screen. Bear in mind this is the only one that's going to be working right now. So cockpit light on. Let's give it a fuel. Alright, a lot of you smart guys might realize this, but it does require you to have gas in the tank for you to have fuel pressure. So I've been worried about my fuel pressure not working because it actually turns out the tank was empty. So we went and got some gas. There we go, that's how we like it. Happy burro. All right, that's the end of day 6. Got some more stuff routed up here. I reworked the whole 22 channel thing, which I was kind of dreading because I had to take it all apart. But now we got the fuel levels going to the front, the tachs going to the MSD, kind of routes down through here. Got one clean, it's actually routed up there. One clean branch out of this. One goes to the firewall for the sensors. And then tomorrow I'm going to work on this MSD. That's kind of the last one that's on the PDM 1. And I can probably heat shrink these, final shrink these, and get this pretty much wrapped up. It's pretty much done here. I was going to wait for the PDM 2, but I don't really think I need to. I'm going to cut down this crazy switch thing that I've got going because it's just making a mess. But other than that, we're good. I can final mount all the AC in the windows. I got the little AC relay over there where it belongs. It's going to live. So I just zip tied it there for now to get the right lengths. But it's pretty good. I'm happy. We are day 6, the end of day 6. So almost a week at it. Pretty much working half days. I took it for a spin today. I got the tach working. I programmed the AEM dash. So we're good. Have a good one. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for leaving all the comments, and send me a message if you got any more feedback.